Hey everyone, if you're planning to make that leap and leave Canada permanently, I've got your back. This isn't something you do on a whim, and to make that transition smooth as a still lake at sunrise, you need to be prepared. So stick around, and let's break down the essential steps to make your departure as stress-free as possible. First things first, let's talk money. You need to sort out your finances like you'd winterize your ranch before a deep freeze. Think about it, you don't want any unpleasant surprises popping up later, right? So, start by informing your bank about your departure date and discuss any implications for your accounts. You might need to close some accounts or convert them to non-resident accounts. And don't forget about any credit cards you have. Look into transferring your credit history to your new country if possible. It's all about being prepared, just like you wouldn't head out on a long trail ride without checking your saddlebags. Alright, now let's dive into the world of registered accounts. You know, those RRSPs and TFSAs that are supposed to help you build a brighter future? Well, moving abroad can have tax implications for these accounts. It's like navigating a winding creek. You need to know the route. So consult with a financial advisor to understand the rules and regulations surrounding these accounts when you leave Canada. They can help you figure out the best course of action based on your individual circumstances. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your hard-earned savings. Let's face it, taxes aren't the most exciting topic, but they're important. Kind of like mucking out the stables. Not always fun, but essential. Before you ride off into the sunset, you need to figure out your tax obligations. Inform the Canada Revenue Agency, CRA, about your departure and file your final tax return. You may also be considered a non-resident for tax purposes even before you leave Canada, depending on your situation. It's best to contact the CRA directly or consult with a tax professional to make sure you're on the right side of the tax man. Now let's talk about your home. If you own property in Canada, you'll need to decide whether you want to sell it or keep it. Selling your property? Think of it as finding a good home for a beloved horse. You want to find the right buyer and make sure everything is in order. If you're holding on to your property, you might consider renting it out. Whatever you decide, consult with a real estate professional to understand the implications of your decision. They can guide you through the process and help you make the best choice for your situation. Just like you'd let your loved ones know you're heading out on a long journey, you need to inform the relevant government agencies about your departure. This includes Service Canada, for things like your social insurance number and your provincial or territorial health insurance plan. You might be eligible for some benefits even after you leave Canada, so it's important to do your research. Again, being informed is key. Okay, you're almost ready to go, but before you head out that door, there are a few more things to consider. Make sure you have all the necessary travel documents, visas, and health insurance for your new country. It's also a good idea to pack any important documents like birth certificates and marriage certificates, and don't forget to say goodbye to your loved ones. Leaving can be tough, but it's also an opportunity for new beginnings. Moving to a new country is a big adventure, full of unknowns and endless possibilities. It's like setting off on a cattle drive, challenging, exhilarating, and ultimately rewarding. By taking care of these essential steps, you're setting yourself up for a smoother transition, allowing you to embrace all the excitement that comes with starting a new chapter in your life. Remember, life's a journey, not a destination, and sometimes the most rewarding journeys take us far from home. By attending to these details, you pave the way for a smooth transition from Canada to your new home. Safe travels and best wishes on your new adventure.